They thought I was hacking.
No, you were.
Shut the fuck up.
So why were you winning so much?
Skill?
Probably because you guys are shit.
Or it could be because you hacked your Switch. I mean, I went over to your Switch and it had Grookey stickers on it, so that means you did something.
Welcome
good.
to the second episode of the Lonely Coconut Podcast.
And hello.
Wait, what'd you say?
They were starting already?
I mean, I started recording.
Oh.
When? Zitro?
What?
When did you start?
I started just now.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello.
But we can't start off with that because there's probably like some person out there that probably like puts their podcast on while they're sleeping. It's just having that like ear rape in the beginning. It's be awful.
Floofy, I literally announced I was gonna be on Twitch, and that's the first thing they heard. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yours was worse though.
Yeah, mine's worse.
I remember you just like straight up had that mic up your like next to your tonsils or some shit.
Yeah, it was funny.
Nah, not true. So, welcome, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode. Sincere apologies that I was not in the all of it.
Yeah, most likely this time Floofy will be around for much more than just like what 40 minutes.
Well, 41 minutes was the amount of time I was gone. And I was only there for like 30 minutes.
I still remember. And me and Kidnapper were talking about this when I was editing, but it was funny when you said like, "Oh, sorry, I was gone for a bit," and it only was like a minute.
Yeah.
You could even hear Kidnapper saying, "It's been a minute." That shit was funny.
Yeah. It was so annoying that like my gliders just right when we started recording, they just started barking.
Dang.
Yeah. And like they actually did this this morning. At, like I don't know what woke me up, but I just like shot up in my bed and like the gliders saw that I was awake and they were like in a really playful mood and like they started barking at me because they wanted me to take them out of the cage. So I was like awake. I went to back to sleep after like I pet them.
Understandable.
They kept on barking at me.
Do you want to talk about today's topic?
Oh yeah, racism.
What? So anyway, Kidnapper, when you said, because I remember that when you talked about meeting me through YouTube and like how it started out with you watching Wheezy and then finding me. With the fact that you also do content on YouTube, like my question is what got you to do it? Like what inspired you? Do you have any inspiration of any sort, or did you just like were like, oh, this is cool, I can do this as entertainment?
Markiplier. Yeah, I moved here. My friend's talking about Slenderman, and I'm like, oh shit, he sounds spooky. Where do I find him? And he's like, go to YouTube. I was like, got you. Searched up on YouTube Slenderman, and then the first video I see is like a dude with like making a pog face, that's wearing glasses and shit. I'm like, this looks interesting. And then the first words I hear is, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. And then he just kept on playing. I'm like, oh shit, shit's wicked. And I just kept watching more content of Markiplier, and I was like, dude, I want to do this. This is something I want to do. Thing is, I didn't know how like any way to become a YouTuber. I didn't know if you had to pay for a subscription or anything like that. It was confusing me. I barely knew. I didn't even know that subscribing was free. I thought like you legit had to pay. I didn't even touch the button at all. But Markiplier got me into it. I saw all this shit, so I decided to make some content. But I was like, what should I do? There's a lot of gaming stuff. I should probably differentiate myself from it. So I was like, why not do Lego stop motion? I did that. It wasn't stop motion. It's just stills of just I don't know. It's fucking I don't know how to explain that shit. It's not stop motion, but it's you can kind of see it.
Were you like
Is it
moving the
like
Legos
that
with
you
your
take
hands and like having a camera in front of it?
Yes, in a way.
oh, I thought you were talking about that you would take like a picture and then like still image, but you would put like captions of like the people talking, like that kind of.
No, it's just like the Lego things being there, and once in a while I'll hold it in my hand and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have them up. It's Lego FNAF, Lego Ghostbusters, Lego Joker, I think. After that, I was like, I'm gonna do some skits because I was inspired by Super Mario Logan. So I was like, I don't want to use any Mario or any plushies like that because everyone else who copies him legit just uses Nintendo property plushies. So I was like, I'm gonna make mine a bit more different. So I got a Kermit the Frog plushie that I told my sister to order for me because I found out I can actually do a Kermit the Frog impression. I got that shipped. Pretty happy, stoked about it. I still have it. He's still sitting in my fucking closet like some pervert.
Is it
Um,
is it the same plushie that you put into a ramen cup?
yes, yes, it is.
Mhm.
Um,
Also,
but
um, you said, is there like an official like Five Nights at Freddy's Lego set now or
no,
no?
it's just McFarlane. McFarlane makes construction sets that are similar to Lego, but is a bit more
Gotcha.
detailed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Because
Okay.
I was gonna say I thought it was Lego, and then I realized, wait, no, it's not. It just looks like
Yeah.
it would be a Lego set.
I know my third party Lego people. But yeah, I want to do Super Mario Logan shit. I did some of it, completely stopped, and I think I just went on to gaming as soon as I got a PS4 and realized that I can record videos and upload like games of it. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing playthroughs or let's plays or some shit." So I started uploading pure Fortnite content nonstop. Uh,
Of course.
um, because I guess that was the only game I had that was like multiplayer. I was actually didn't require a subscription to play.
And it was free.
So yeah, I just kept
Quote
pumping
unquote free.
it. Yeah,
Probably have like a few $100 in that game at this point.
yeah. Got addicted.
Mm.
Um, then after a while, I realized I could stream as well. I wanted to stream other shit that wasn't Fortnite to make it a bit more miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Um, then after a while, I was like, I don't know. Streaming was weird for me. I don't know if I liked it or not. It felt too slow, too long, not enough entertainment. So I was like, I'm just gonna stick with videos. But even that I feel like was more harder to do, especially with the editing software that I have on my PlayStation. Really limited me into what I can and cannot do.
What is it that you're able to?
Question.
Oh, you first. You first. My bad.
Uh, question. When was your last Fortnite video?
Did that a couple of days ago.
Oh, really?
Random
Yeah.
bullshit
Shoot, I,
footage.
I don't know what it is, but YouTube really doesn't like you. It will never like recommend your stuff to me, even though I am
I think it's because of
subscribed
the
to
name.
you.
Yeah, weird thing with me
Yeah.
on YouTube. Sorry, when I remember there was like a time when I searched up your name, like I searched up Kidnapper, and I clicked on your channel, and it would show like literally nothing. Like if your channel got deleted or something, I was like, what
I
the
know. I
fuck?
thought I got Shadow Man for a minute.
Yeah.
And then you would send me a link to one of your videos, and it was fine.
I don't know, man. I guess YouTube doesn't like the word kidnapper. Like, I don't know what's wrong with that. Like, what's wrong with the word, man? Like, like, I don't see anything bad about it.
Yeah, they really like marketing to kids and has the word kid in the name. So they should love you.
I should be fine. Yeah, I got word kid in it. But yeah, and I kind of want to make my channel a bit different. So every milestone, I would make my own play button. I still have my the cardboard one up with my Funko Pops just sitting there. I'll also
No, no,
pay
no.
people now.
You didn't make them. They sent it to you.
Yes, they sent it to me. They
Yeah.
did. They sent it to me like, you know, in the
Even
box.
though he has in parentheses, it made myself.
Made myself. I did this. Yeah, now I stream a bit more than I usually do, mostly because Zitro, I saw him like stream often. I was like, I should probably keep it going, but I'm not so sure. He was the one to give me motivation for more streaming, and then this fucker was like, you should go on Twitch so I can raid you. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Twitch isn't really my forte.
I just wanted another way to support you. Is all
Yeah,
to
now I
just
stream on Twitch.
to show my fellow viewers, hey, this is my manager. Love him to death. He also does content.
Yes, I do content.
He's
But
he's
yeah,
he's
I had
funnier
a lot
than
of
me.
people. Happen?
He's he's funnier than me.
Wow, I didn't know.
Wow.
I carry this place with comedy, and if no one else's comedy flies, I just insult them, and that's when everyone starts laughing.
Just a laugh track.
Cool.
Yeah, I had a bunch of different people during content creation, such as mostly it was Killer. Killer's been with me for a long while,
Oh, did you meet him
and
through YouTube or?
no, I met him on PlayStation. He told me we
That's
met
what I
on
thought.
Brawlhalla. But I told him that we met on Fortnite. I remember landing at Dusty Depot with him on random duos. But this fucker was like, "No, we met on Brawlhalla. We were fighting, and we liked how we both fought each other, so we added each other." I'm like, "No, it's not."
There was a place called Dusty Depot.
Yeah.
Yes,
That sounds awesome.
that's the first place that got destroyed.
Oh.
It got crushed by a meteor.
Damn, I thought that Tilted was the first one.
No,
No.
that took 8 seasons, Floofy.
Well, I thought well, like they started that like it took like a while for them to start to like destroying shit, and then
Tilted
like
went through like many changes.
mm,
That's all I remember. I'm not gonna keep talking about
didn't.
Fortnite because that's not our topic.
No, we're talking about Fortnite now.
Yeah.
So
Floofy, it's my God, you're just gonna prove my point, aren't you?
about how
About how you get lost when we start
about
talking
the
about
guys
when we
like
start talking about something else.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So anyway,
yeah, Killer has been with me for a while now. I don't know. He's always been there for like a person I need on because he's legit always free, always. And I don't know how. I tell him and he's like, "Yo, I'm here. Let's go." He mostly has most of the same games as me. He's fucking funny. We like our comedy really like paddles back and forth like some like tennis game. Um, but yeah, he's been there for God knows how long.
you guys know badminton, right?
Batman?
No, badminton.
No.
Oh, awesome game. That's all.
Oh my God.
No, because you're talking about tennis, and that's like another
Oh my
racket
God.
style game. Oh, it was just a quick thing. Okay, chill.
Thank you for putting my point, Floofy.
Look, man.
What about you, Zitro?
Basically, same with you. Got inspired by a YouTuber. I don't remember if I was searching up something in particular. No. One of my friends, because when I was younger, I did this like baseball thing for like little kids. It was like some fun little thing I would go to every set. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Is it the one that I'm thinking of?
Yes, it's the one you're probably thinking of.
Okay.
It was just a fun little thing for kids. Like, oh, it's just. I think it went on from like August to December. It was just like, oh, everybody wins, everyone gets a trophy, cool little thing. It was nice. It was fun to do, something to get me out of the house. And I remember that's around that time out when I would be doing that. I don't remember how old I was, but I just know that was when I started talking to my friend Chris more. And then I saw that he was playing New Super Mario Bros.
On
And
the
then
DS?
yeah,
Hell yeah.
and I'm not sure if one of them either happened. Either I was curious about that game and I searched up gameplay, like gameplays on YouTube, or he was watching a certain content creator and I was watching it with him. Either way, I got inspired by Nintendo. Well, he doesn't play all Nintendo. He plays other games, but I mostly watched his Nintendo stuff. Kobanermani 456. I saw that he played a lot of Nintendo games, and I was like, ooh, I have a lot of Nintendo games. I have like Mario and Sonic and stuff. So like around the same month as my birthday is when I started recording stuff and just playing different games. It was the same way that I did the stream of Pokemon Let's Go, the one where you were like talk about come and make a friend.
Mhm.
That's what I did, but I had my dad's old phone, and my dad's old phone's camera was something else. It would just be really, it would just get red. The camera would just be straight up red, and it was
Um,
so bad.
is it the same camera that like you're doing like the is it like the same one that you used for like that one Minecraft video that like the screen
Yes,
was like purple? Okay,
yes.
awesome.
I just I remember looking back at that video. It was like red at first, and then the camera got worse and turned purple. I was like, I my dad. I was like, and you still, my dad still uses his phone. Then I had the realization. I was like, he doesn't really take pictures, so it's fine. He's not really a
Mhm.
camera person. But I think there came a time where I was getting too stressed out at the fact that I would just keep having to make a tower of like cases of games in order to have a good spot to put the phone and lean it against something.
Mhm.
And I think there just came a time where I just looked for different things people do for content. Same
Yeah.
again, same with Kidnapper. I eventually heard of Super Mario Logan and saw those videos. And then I was like, I have a plushie collection. Not a big one, but a few. And then I just did a few of those kinds of videos using different things. Like I didn't limit it to just plushies. I also used like I think some Optimus Prime and Bumblebee action figure that I don't have anymore.
Um. Well, on the Super Logan person, did you guys have like a favorite series of like on there? Like my favorite was the Pokemon one.
Yeah, had a feeling.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did that for a bit. I had I had a friend who would like comment on those videos a lot and motivate me to keep going. But it was weird motivation. Instead of like motivating me like, "Oh, you should keep doing these types of videos." Instead I was like, "Yeah, I can keep doing some sort of content creation every now and then." The weird thing was at the time when I was just doing those types of videos, my username was Golden Sonic Gaming, but I barely did any gaming.
Did you look at the sun a lot?
Huh?
Did you look at the sun a lot?
No.
Oh. Wait, what was the username again?
Golden Sonic Gaming.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Golden Sun.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
My bad.
But I think how I got the idea of that name was like, oh, I like Sonic a lot. And Golden Freddy's a cool FNAF character. And I like gaming. I'm gonna combine all of those.
Yo, what was your guys' reaction to seeing Golden Freddy for the first time?
Anyway, um, that's how I came up with that name, and I think there was just a time where I was like, I don't know what else I'm gonna do for YouTube, so I just stopped uploading for quite a while, and it was like I think I made that decision around like the middle of 5th grade. I don't. I think I started I think I made my YouTube channel in like 4th grade, and then in
Did
like
you?
middle, yeah, and then like the middle of 5th grade, I just like out of nowhere stopped uploading, and then I started middle school. It was either when I started middle school or like when I started 7th grade, one of those. But I just remember when first heard of reaction videos, like, because Super Mario Logan would be on my recommended a lot, and then eventually I got the reaction videos, and I was like, people do this? And then I saw GameCube Dude's videos, and then eventually he did a collaboration with Wheezy, and then I thought Wheezy was pretty cool. And then he did a thing where basically how we got closer, Kidnapper, he needed voice actors
Oh.
for a series, and I was one of them.
Was that weird it shit, I forgot the name of it, but it's like they were in like a desert.
What?
The one series that one animated series that he did. I don't know. I don't remember it.
It was
Or
like a
like the
Five
name.
Nights at Freddy's sort of thing. It was an
Okay, that's
interesting
definitely not what
story.
I was thinking about.
It was an interesting story though. I may not talk to Weezy anymore, but I will admit he is great at coming up with stories. What he has done, like even though like most of them have been scrapped, he's really creative. I will say
Mm-hmm.
that. I think around middle school, my mom out of nowhere was like, "Hey, did you know that our last name backwards is Zitro?" And then I just remember that the whole day, and I was like, "That's something cool, and that's a simple name."
You're doxing yourself? Holy shit.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
balls on this man.
Shut
Holy crap.
shut the fuck up. But yeah, I was like,
But
that's cool. It sounds cool, and it's a simple name. And I just eventually changed my name on YouTube from Golden Sonic Gaming to Zitro. That was the same time when I was still Golden Sonic Gaming. I think I had messaged Wheezy. I was like, hey, I could help if you want. And I was like, this is Golden Sonic Gaming, by the way. I changed my name. And then I just kept it.
mm-hmm. That's
Well,
cool.
Do you?
interesting story.
But, Floofy,
Yes.
do you do any sort of have you done any sort of content creation in the past besides like like from time to time just streaming like currently?
Uh, I almost did, and it almost was a horrible thing because um back then, when I was like super into Pokemon, I was gonna make a channel called Gotta Cat the Mall, and my little icon was gonna be like a yellow tabby cat, and like you seen Hilbert's clothes, right? The Pokemon Black and White, the male protagonist, right?
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what
Yeah,
are you talking about? And then you said, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Keep going.
yeah, and like the cat was in that like clothing, and like I was gonna do like some like gameplay of like Pokemon. The only thing that prevented me from doing so is that I couldn't record myself doing that, and I'm very happy about that because that was when I was in a very dark period of my life that that I was very cringy. I would be like yelling a lot, and like I would say like "hoy" and all that shit, like because of the the Tammy's from Undertale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do shit like that. It was awful. I hated the shit. I hate looking back at that period of time.
Was this
You
around
And
said
the
like
what?
time? Was this around the time you would go ooh woo a lot?
I did the uwu because it was like ironic kind of thing because that was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like,
funny
fuck
when
up.
Kidnapper would moan every time.
That was funny though. That was kind
That
of
was
funny.
funny.
I remember
But
you would just get disgusted and be like, "Oh, I'm not doing this anymore."
but like yeah, that was supposed to be like my icon, like with like little character before like Floofy and Oscar.
Tabby Cat?
But like it was like I actually don't even know I had a name for it. I just like I only had one drawing of it, and when I was cleaning for packaging, I put it through a shredder because it looked disgusting,
Oh.
Jeez.
and I'm very happy for that decision. And I pat my not so distant past self on the back for that, and then like I'm not really that great for like making content. The only place that are mainly like active for like posting is just Instagram, and like it's just the only shit I really do on there. I just post my animals and maybe some clips from like games, but that's rarely.
Uh,
And yeah, and streaming now, it's so weird. I honestly don't think it's really like fitting for me because like I don't like the whole thing of myself like putting myself in like the spotlight. No spotlight. Like I prefer being like a co-host kind of thing. And yeah,
understandable. That kind of
yeah.
thing is not really for everyone.
hmm I may. I don't. Well, there is like one idea that I may do. Probably not. It's just like I'll make like a YouTube channel that all I do is just like talk about like games or just rant about them. Because like from like the bullshit like uh and so some of like you fuckers do is maybe be like maybe I would be good at just like it's just like rambling about games.
Yeah, because that's what you do.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, like me and Kidnapper may always be like, "Oh, she always has something to say," but you could use that.
yeah, but like the thing is that I'm not good at making it entertaining.
It doesn't need to be entertaining. You don't see a food critic go up in a restaurant and be like, you know what, I'm gonna make this critic entertaining for you. Like, no.
Well, I don't watch them, so I wouldn't like. Why would I watch someone that isn't like entertaining? I just watch them to eat.
Just like a food critic just trying to be funny as they're eating something. You're just like, "This better be bussin'." Swag.
Bro, this quarter powder be bussin'. This uh
So like, I know you said that streaming, like you don't know how you feel about streaming, like
mhm,
it's how it's uncomfortable, kind of, I guess,
yeah.
for
But like
you.
it's weird because if I'm like with like if you guys are streaming and like I join in and like talk with you guys while you guys are streaming, I feel super comfortable with that. But if I do it by myself, I feel like I do not feel good. in those circumstances.
Understandable.
Hmm.
Like I remember on the stream I did today, it was even though I've done it before multiple times in the past, it was still weird with the fact that it's a stream where I was actually by myself. Like I wasn't talking to anyone in VC.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm used
But
to talking to like one of y'all, but it was understandable because both you and Bunny are avoiding spoilers on Legends Arceus.
hmm
But at the same time, I'm like,
dude,
I really want to play this.
yeah, dude, I felt so bad for art night like yesterday because I was streaming. Um, I think at the time that art night joined, I was like, uh, I was shiny hunting shaman. Still haven't gotten a shiny for that. Um, but he said hello. It was real nice. But I got I just end up just like stuttering all bad in that. Like I felt bad for that.
Uh,
He's like presenting.
Yeah. For some reason, when I switched over to like Moz Hunter, someone just like tried selling me their like portfolio on like making different like layout for my stream. It was weird.
damn.
Did you buy it?
Well, like I was acting all nice. I was like, "Oh yeah, send me the portfolio." They still haven't sent me it.
Damn.
Yeah, like I still have like their I still have my DM open to them.
Man's basically said, this overlay they're currently using sucks. I
Hmm.
want to show them my work.
Yeah, yeah, Zitro, you did horrible. What the fuck? Like this shit.
Trying to do better.
I want a refund. Give me back my $0.
How does that work?
Um, you 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 hold the $0 and then you slap on my hand and then I go home. Simple as that.
So, you Kidnapper, you started out, you said you started out with, like, doing some sort of gaming when you got your PS4 and then, like, the Lego skits. And then, like, did you just, I don't know, or was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to do a bit of streams and then some videos and
I think around the time you motivated me to stream, that's when I started doing a mixture of both.
okay.
Now it's just mostly streams with a hint of videos here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that's what I kept saying I wanted to do, but I haven't had the motivation to like actually edit a full video.
Kidnapper,
Uh,
would you ever become a VTuber?
Oh my god.
no, I don't think I will, Floofy.
Okay.
Speaking of
Kidnapper.
VTuber, why don't you talk about your transition to it, Zitro?
Um I remember around like mid 2020 is when I wanted to be one. I've heard of them like earlier before in like beginning of 2020. I was gonna say 2019, but that would be a lie. But like I of course heard about like the first one, Kizuna Eye, and I was like, oh, that's something. Like originally, I didn't like the first thing on my mind wasn't like VTuber. Like I wasn't sure if that was like an actual person. I thought it was like some character someone made and it would just be animated. And then I found out this person's actually in like live streams and stuff. And I was like, that's cool.
That's
That's
crazy.
that's interesting. And then later on, more of those types of videos started appearing in my recommended. Like, I I think it was like one friend of mine who had their videos in their recommended, and then started appearing in mine. Nux Taku, And then he made a lot of videos on VTubers and stuff, and I think the one that like got me more curious on VTubers was when he watched a video that was called "The Perfect Guide to Hololive," and it was basically just showing all the Hololive VTubers and their designs and stuff, and I was like, that's cool. The thing I was concerned about is that like they were all girls. I wanted to like make sure that I wasn't gonna be the only male VTuber, and then I saw that they were on YouTube, on I was gonna say YouTube, but Twitter and stuff.
Mhm.
Like I saw that there were a lot of VTubers on Twitter, especially male ones. So I was like, okay, cool. If I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna be the only one. Because that would just basically be the equivalent of like accidentally dropping off your son at an all girls school.
That was awesome.
But that would have been funny.
Would have been pimping though.
Mhm.
But yeah, I heard about Hololive and Keys in the Eye on YouTube, and then out of nowhere, I was like, oh right, I have a Twitter. When was the last time I used this? I don't know, but I still had like 300 followers. For no reason. And then I saw that people had like VTuber in their name, and I was like, is that what they're called?
VTubers?
Is that what those virtual streamers are called? Well, technically for me, I'm more of a V streamer than a VTuber, but either way, same shit.
Same shit.
Mhm.
And yeah, I started out as what is called a PNG tuber, and originally had the design kind of look similar to me, but with a face mask.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like the whole thing was that, of course, I did face cam streams and stupid TikTok skits where I had long ass hair and I would always have a black face mask, and I kind of wanted something similar to that, but as a drawing that I could use for streaming if I wasn't gonna have my face cam on. I think what like inspired me to put on a face mask, like like on the camera, was I got inspired by a content creator named Peachy Burb.
Is that the one that does like the Roll 34 tournaments, right?
No,
Was he in one?
wait, what?
Was he in one?
Wait, who? The person I just now mentioned?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
the one that does the Roll 34 tournaments is Nuxtaku.
No, I was saying like was that person that you mentioned
No.
like
No,
okay.
no. But yeah, I would do that, and had the PNGs that were somewhat similar to how I looked, but yeah. And then when I got my new computer, because before I was streaming on a laptop and only limited to playing games on my Switch or Xbox, because those were the only games that wouldn't like completely crash my stream. So I would do that for a bit, and then I eventually heard of Vroid Studio and messed around with that when I got my new computer. And originally made it look like my PNG that I had before using it on stream. Are you trying to say something?
I've been trying to say something for a very long time. I'm sorry. Like I was gonna say, I was like, dude, I wonder when I'm actually gonna finish like the fucking model I was doing in Vibroid, because like I was trying to make one for you seen like Sailor Oscar before, right?
Yeah.
Sailor Cap. Yeah, I was trying to make that in there, but then like
I mean, it should be
I
like
don't
in a
really know.
way more simpler to do, unless you're
Yeah, I
still
guess
using the beta version of Vroid.
I don't know. But like it seems simple, but I don't have a very I'm not very good at like making precise lines, and it looks all sketchy, so like it doesn't look exactly good. And yeah, and
Yeah.
like yeah,
Yeah, I remember making a model, like making it look somewhat similar to how my PNG looked. It was alright. I remember before I like started using it for streaming, I would use it on Omegle to see how people would react to it. I got a lot of people that said it was cute, and that kind of motivated me to keep using it more. And then that's when I eventually started using it more on stream.
hmm was
And
that
what?
was that was that when you had the neck brace scarf?
No, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Then I remember having the whole white demon shit. Like, remember the. And I'll send it in my
The
server.
Thames.
What?
The Thames.
Can you not interrupt me, please?
Okay, well, you said the white thing, and then
Floofy,
I
you keep
fucking
talking over me.
okay.
But, yes, the black boots, whatever the fuck you call them. That. The white demon drawing. I'll even set it in my server for context. But that was a. That was a form that my character had. And basically, what I did when having it like my current design is I basically combine those two and came up with this. And then, of course, eventually changed the hair when I was looking through different hair textures on not Vroid, Booth, which is for Vroid accessories.
Question.
Yo.
For your recent models, didn't you put like shoes on your little guy recently?
What?
Like doesn't it like or like I remember for like a while your dude was like barefoot, but then he like changed that for like the sweater.
He has socks on.
Ugh.
Damn, rip foot fetish people.
Or how like with 3/3 of his following will run away, all sad. Dude.
Anything else y'all got to add?
Got nothing.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I don't really like Floofy and Oscar as like a concept kind of thing. Out of all my OZs, they're not very high on my rankings.
Can you use them? Why?
Like I don't know, they're just not a fun. Like at first, it was like a cool little thing to mess around with, but like it's just too bland. I prefer focusing on my other little fellows.
Nah, you only hate it because we bullied you about being a furry.
What does that have to do with my the characters? But dude, speaking of like creation shit, something I really want to get into is game creations. That's something I seriously want to get into.
Game
Like,
creation?
yeah, like legitimately want to get into that field. So, as in the words of Kidnapper, make some quirky Earthbound inspired RPGs.
I fucking knew it! It's gonna be
No, I'm
evolving
not.
around depression or some shit, watch.
No.
It's gonna be evolving like
trust me.
depression or anxiety or some other like thing.
Trust me. I have kept my notes. I will make it the least about depression as possible.
So it is about depression. You just don't want to put too much in it.
Drugs.
Some
I fucking knew it.
No. No.
you were
But-
so predictable.
Me? No. I like legitimately like don't want to go into like that. Like I do want to make like an RPG because like that'd be a nice like starting point. I'm sorry, I'm kind of blanking out. I'm getting tired, and this coffee ain't doing shit. And
This coffee ain't doing shit.
We should get to a stopping point then. So this will be where we conclude the second episode of the Lonely Coconut Podcast. I do hope you all enjoyed listening to this one. Please be sure to check out all three of us on our socials: Floofy's Twitch, Instagram, Kidnapper's YouTube and Twitch, my Twitch and Twitter.
hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
And of course, I'll put in the.
Wait, do I have a Twitter?
Yes.
I do. Actually, my stuff on there isn't that bad.
Anyway,
Because it's just
I will
reposts.
also put in the
Goodbye.
I'll also put in the Discord server in the description if you are interested in joining there. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everyone.
And I hope you guys have a good rest.